guys, welcome in. Welcome to LJ's Thriving Energy. Woohoo! Woo woo, you know that's a really good thing to do. Brings your energy straight up. Really moves your energy up. Just woo woo! You know, you can scream it or you can just whisper it. Whatever you want to do. Today we're going to start with an EFT tapping. If you can follow me along, I'll walk you through it. It's an easy one. Let's see, what is the best card? What do you need today? What do you need for this tapping experience? All kinds of different things, you know, like your financial destiny, welcoming opportunities, stuff like that. Yeah. Magnificence in the mundane. You're seeing the magnificence in the mundane. I like that. All right, what's the best card for our collective, angels? This one right here. I quiet my mind and listen to my heart. Is that what you need to do today, loves? This is what we're going to do, and like I said, I'll walk you through it right now. You ready? Are you ready? Okay, so, side of the hand. 2 fingers. You're tapping lightly. You don't need to pound your hand. None of this is tapping hard, okay? So the side of your hand, even when my mind is busy, I choose to tune into my heart's wisdom. Eyebrows. I release mental chatter. I release mental chatter. Side of eyes. And create space for inner stillness. I create space for inner stillness. I breathe deeply and center myself. I breathe deeply and center myself. I pause to hear my heart's message right under your nose. I pause to hear my heart's message right under your lip. My heart holds my deepest truths. Wow. Collarbone. And I allow it, collarbone right there, and I allow it to lead the way. You're allowing your heart to lead the way, people. Allow your heart. Underarm, I quiet my mind. Just tap underneath your arm. Yeah. Top of the head, and listen to my heart. Right here. I listen to my heart. That's going to be so important for you guys for this week. All right? So we'll keep that one out. I quiet my mind and I listen to my heart. Muy importante, I'm hearing. Muy importante. Very important. All right, let's pull a few gem and crystal cards and see what are the best gems for you guys for this week. If you happen to have the gem that comes out on this picture, wear it in your jewelry, put it in your pocket, put it on your desk, throw it in your bag, your purse. Whatever you have to do, just have it around you this week because it's going to be important. All right, so the first one is jade. Oh my God, I love this jade card. Look how beautiful that is. The green. Wow. I'll read it to you. It's all about fear. We're letting all that fear go, aren't we? Becoming fearless isn't the point. That's interesting. That's impossible. It's learning how to control your fear and how to be free from it. So you're never going to get rid of all the fear. There's always going to be some kind of fear. I mean, God, you know, we've been brought up and our minds have been trained to go to the fear. What could possibly happen? The fear, you know. Put that out there. My little sage. Wow. So becoming fearless isn't the point. You just got to learn how to control your fear, how to move through your fear. Absolutely. So if you have any jade, you guys, wear it. I love jade. Actually, green is my favorite color. The bottom of the deck, direction. Petersite. Interesting, beautiful colors. Purple, gold, burnt orange. If you can wear these colors and maybe green this week. Direction, if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. Make a decision. I got this card in my reading this morning. Damn it, we got to make a decision. What road do we want to take? Where do we want to go? Choose a road and start walking on it. Choose it. You're stagnant. That's what this card's telling me right there. You're just a little bit stagnant, and that's okay. We're moving through all this stuff, you know. One more. All right. Ooh, Zircon. Memories. Memories warm you up from the inside, but they also tear you apart. That's interesting. Memories. They can be good and they can be kind of bad for you, right? You can get lost in the memories. You can get lost with your rose-colored glasses on, thinking, oh, it wasn't that bad. That memory wasn't that bad. You know, you're only thinking about the good things that could have happened, and you're not putting in the full story. So you're like, oh, I loved that relationship. He was so good to me. You need to take off those rose-colored glasses and remember everything fully and take your lessons from that and move forward. Do you really want to go back to that? Do you really want to go back to that? Yeah. Memories warm you up from the inside, but they also tear you apart. Ooh, that's deep. All right, let's see what we got here. We got some messages from Buddha. Buddha messages. Buddha, what do you want to tell us today? Buddha, Buddha, Buddha. Buddha, Buddha, Buddha. Buddha. Happiness does not depend on what you have or who you are. It solely relies on what you think. Whoa, deep, huh? So your happiness, so whatever you own, that new Porsche is not going to bring you the happiness. You have to have the happiness within you first. That's what it's all about, right? You finding happiness within you, then it can be projected without, which would mean, hey, that Porsche, that's fabulous. It gives you some happiness too, doesn't it? Yeah. But you can't depend on an object or a thing or a person to give you happiness, to bring happiness. To make you happy is what they're saying. You have to be happy within first. Happiness does not depend on what you have or who you are. It solely relies on what you think. All right. That's a good one. Bottom of the deck. To cure suffering. Free yourself from attachment. Attachment is the source of all suffering. Man, that's so true, isn't it? We get so attached to persons, places, things, right? And then we're like miserable if they get taken away. We suffer. We feel that we suffered. But really, honestly, look at it. Do you really need all those things that you have? You must keep. To cure suffering, free yourself from attachment. So if you have these things, that's fantastic, but don't be attached to them. If one day they should need to be, to go, maybe you need to move and you have to get rid of some things. Attachment is the source of all suffering. First off, it's going to make you take a lot bigger pod, right? Because you got a lot more stuff. You don't need all that stuff. It's just stuff, right? Oh no, I like to keep my gems crystals, my tarot decks. Those are the really important things for me. Of course, my granddaughter. my family, yeah. That's funny. All right, so what's the third one? If you have a family that loves you, a few good friends, food on your table, and a roof over your head, you are richer than you think. That's really what a rich life is, right? Love, nourishment, abundance. Wow, letting go of the fear. Living moment to moment. Seeing the sun shining, seeing the moon, the stars. Taking into account what's out there for you. For you, that's interesting. If you have a family that loves you, a few good friends, food on your table, and a roof over your head, you are richer than you think. Man, that is so beautiful. So true. Hey, what about some tarot? Ciro Marchetti. Ciro Marchetti. What is this one? Tarot Grand Lux. By Ciro. You got to roll your R's. Ciro Marchetti. Thank you, Ciro, for making these beautiful, beautiful tarot oracle decks. I don't know if you do oracle decks. I know you do tarot decks. Chapter of the story you're living right now. Man, what are you doing? You're fighting somebody. You're fighting somebody? Or are you figuring out how to work together? That could be the opposite meaning of this. So the chapter of the story is, it's a 5. The chapter of the story you're living right now is change. There's not going to be any more of this BS fighting. That's going away. Oh, I like that. The energy crossing that is the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is coming in to say, nope, no more fighting. That's the energy crossing. He can go both ways too. He can go upright or he can go in reverse. In reverse, he's a pain in your butt. Yeah. But together, I think these cards are kind of cool, actually, because one is really showing, I can stop fighting. I don't need to be fighting with anybody else. That's their deal, you know. I can accept who they are. I'm not going to judge them. You know, I'm going to accept who they are, and if their energy doesn't flow with mine, I can take steps to move away, right? Take steps to walk away from it, because you want to be with people that are around you, your same energy, right? My iced tea. All right, let's see. Bottom of the deck. Interesting. Knight of Cups just sitting there waiting for you. Your wish. Knight of Cups is waiting for you. I love it. 9 of Cups, excuse me. Oh, here's the Knight of Cups. That's too funny. Okay. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Cups. And here comes the Knight of Cups. This is on your subconscious mind. I like this Knight. He's coming in. He's not just a page with a little silly little message. He's coming in saying, hey, you know, because the page might just say, hey, so-and-so wants to invite you out for a cup of coffee. Well, this Knight is way more than that. Holds way more weight. So he'd probably come in with a message saying, hey, the king wants to meet you for the weekend. You know, it's a whole weekend event in Tahiti, you know, or Cabo. Wow. I like the Knight. Yeah, the king's gonna take you where you're both gonna have so much fun. That's what I'm hearing. But the Knight's got to get the message to you. Okay? So the recent past. Oh, you were worried about that. Why were you worried about this little Knight coming in? You were worried about the message. You were worried about the fight. You guys must have had a fight. You know? You must have had a little fight. Knight of Wands. Maybe he was not being the best kind of person. You know, Knight of Wands is that rushing in. You know, he could be that lover that rushes in, you know, wham, bam, thank you, man, and then he's out. He could have been that. And in the recent past, you were a little worried about that. You were fighting. And recently, you've been fighting. You had an argument about it. I think he's going to stop this behavior, though, because that Knight of Wands is in the crossing energy, which does say that it can be upright or in reverse. So I think he's stopping that energy. He's going to quit the fighting. He's going to quit the BS. He's going to offer you a beautiful, beautiful little love offer. I like it. So what do you see right now? What's on your conscious mind? Oh, judgment. Judgment's on your conscious mind. You're going, yeah, I want to be very clear here. I'm going to work with spirit. We're going to figure out who should be in my life and who should not be in my life. Should this person be in your life? I'm sorry, I put in no ads for this music, but here's ads, so I don't know what's going on. It's nice music, but bummer the ads keep coming on. Judgment. Judgment is not something that you do on your own. Judgment is something that you co-create with spirit or with source, whatever you call God, source, the universe. So there's a judgment. Does the knight get to stay? Has he stopped doing the bullshit that he was doing before? Judgment. We shall see. Let's move forward, yeah. Because remember, the Knight of Cups came in. That's on your subconscious mind. You're creating a beautiful love offer with this person. You and Spirit are creating this love offer. Yeah, the moon. I think the new moon that was yesterday, that moon was so close to the Earth. It was one of the closest moons, they said, the new moon. The new moon is all about starting over, man. Starting over, getting moving, doing what you love, being with the people that you love, making those judgments with Spirit. Who do you want to come forward with you? It's shining a light on things that should be out of your life, right? The moon shines a light. The moon shines a light on things that you have not been seeing, that have been hidden, right? So that's why that judgment card's here. That's on your conscious mind. You're making judgments. And thank goodness for the moon, because the moon is going to help you let go of people, places, things that don't belong in your life anymore. And it's going to be a relief, just like I just exhaled. I felt a real relief for you. So what's really important to you? What do you feel like really absolutely is at your energetic level, is really healthy for you? You have fun. You know, this, whoever this is, whatever this is, makes you feel good when you look at it, if it's a thing. You know, then that's when you keep it in your life. That's the judgment you're going to make. What is your attitude, my beautiful collective? Wow. You're the alchemist. You are the magician. The magician is able to create whatever he or she wants. He's got the power. Doodle, doodle. He's got the power. Because he can use all the tools in his little tool chest. Swords, cups, wands, pentacles. He's got all the tools he needs to create an amazing, beautiful life. And this is your attitude right now. This is your attitude right now. Hallelujah. Pat yourself on the back, man. You have come a long way, baby. You really have. You figured it out. The magician has figured it out, how to manifest. Wow. Energy around you is the Six of Cups. Actually, I like that, because this is a soulmate around you. But remember those rose-colored glasses that we started talking about when we first came on? You want to look at everything from the past. I mean, you don't want to look at everything from the past. Okay, I stated that incorrectly, Spirit said. When you're looking at certain things from the past, make sure those rose-colored glasses are off so that you see things clearly and you're not just living in a little fantasy of what was. Because there's a reason you're not with that person, or you don't have those things. You don't own that house anymore. There's a reason for all of that. Spirit has helped you let go of those things with that judgment card too, right? So this soulmate coming in needs to be in a beautiful place, needs to be in a balanced, healthy place for you to be able to have this person within your energetic field. They can't just be in your field if they're not at your energetic level. It just won't work. And you won't go down to their energetic level. You stay at yours. They have to come up to your energetic level, which is now the Empress. Woo! If they're just in a night energy, they got some work to do. They're probably in their ego still, right? This is the revelation. You're in the Empress energy. She will say you're in your feminine energy, right? Which is your receiving energy. She's very nurturing, very loving, kind, warm. She can create at the drop of a hat. She's the magician 10 times over. You know, she's looking for her emperor. So the Empress is the embodiment of all four queens. She's got all the beautiful energies, knowledge, wisdom of all four queens. And she's looking for the Emperor. She has to have the Emperor within her already, because she has to be in alignment in order to find that Emperor. She has to be in alignment with her masculine and her feminine self, which would be the Emperor and the Empress. So she has to have both masculine and feminine balanced and healed before she finds her Empress or Emperor. Doesn't matter. We're not talking about sex-wise. I mean, male or female. We're talking about if that person is balanced and healed and in alignment with himself, he will have the energies of the Empress and the Emperor, right? Yeah. Okay, if you stay on the path that you're on right now, this is the outcome, and it's the 8 of coins. The 8 of Pentacles. This is a hard worker. He's mastered what it is that he's done. He's the Empress, right? He's got the Empress in him. He's worked really, really hard to get to where he is. And that's absolutely beautiful. So you're going to love your career because you have mastered it. You've mastered what it is that you're doing right now. Or there's a few things that you've mastered, not just one, right? Let's clarify that 5 of Wands in the chapter of the story that you're living right now. Clarify it. Clarify that 5 of Wands. Is it people working together now? Or is it energy of people wanting to argue with you? That didn't want to come out. Oh, walking away. Okay, let's do one more. Yeah, it's a lover that you're finding justice with because you're walking away. Okay, so this is what we're clarifying, the 5 of Wands, right? And this is in the chapter of the story that you're living right now. So you are, look at this. You're walking away from a lover, and it's justice, right? You got to walk away. It's justice. Justice brings in beautiful harmony. It'll bring in a beautiful new lover. But you got to walk away from the old argument. If this is the lover that you're arguing with, you two need to decide to walk away from all of the problems. You need to decide, you know what? I want to live better. I want to love better. I want to live a life where I'm not arguing with somebody constantly. Of course, there's going to be a few arguments here or there. But man, the judgment is walk away from anything that's low vibrational. Period. Period, I'm hearing. And it brings in justice. Let's do just a quick clarifier of that Knight of Wands in the energy that's crossing all of this. That's going to tell us a little bit more about the lover that you're dealing with, right? This justice that needs to come from you walking away from the fighting. Yeah, the Knight. Oh, 4 of Swords, healing. 4 of Coins, 9 of Coins. Wow, I wanted to pull one more, and it happens to be the 2. Wow, a lot of coins. Okay, so once you walk away, or you two decide that you're not going to be arguing anymore, you're going to live a life of peace and harmony. Once you walk away, really good things are going to happen for you. Yeah, I just saw the 10 of Cups, the Star. Okay, honeys, look at that. So this Knight of Wands may not be the best for you. Yeah, it's showing me the 4 of Swords. You're healing from this Knight of Wands because we're clarifying the Knight of Wands in the energy crossing, right? That guy that can come in real fast and then leave real fast. You're rebuilding your foundation with that 4 of Coins. You're rebuilding the foundation. I know this because the 9 of Coins is here. And the 2 of Coins. So this foundation of your financial stability is really starting to come into play. It's healing because you've healed the lack mentality, right? You've healed it. Now this 9 of Coins is a beautiful card because the energy crossing whatever it is this relationship is that you're walking away from, or you're cleaning up, right? You're figuring out how to work together. This is the energy of someone who is single, someone who can take care of themselves, their family. They've got plenty of money. They have their home. They have their car. They're stable. The stability is there. Is that you? Is that the person coming in? Because basically, if this is you, you need to have someone who is this also. They have to be stable, secure. They have to be able to do everything on their own too. So when you guys come together, it's actually a beautiful, beautiful star. 10 of Cups. Okay, so I don't know what your situation is, but you are the freaking Empress. Don't take that lightly, because she is a beautiful being. She is a beautiful being. And that's the revelation. That's what you have mastered. That's what you have become. You know how to do all the work that you do, you have mastered. Yeah, you have become one within yourself. You are balanced, you are healed. Absolutely beautiful. So if you want to get this outcome, you're going to have to speak with whoever it is you're working with, your lover is right now. Maybe walk away, or maybe fix the problem so you guys are working together versus arguing, right? It's judgments. Judgments are occurring. The universe is helping you to make those judgments. Quiet your mind. Listen to your heart. That's the bottom line, right? Quiet your mind and listen to your heart. You did the EFT tapping for it, so that should have prepared you for this, okay? But you have a deep knowing. I know you have a deep knowing of what is possible, what it is that you want, your desires. They're all possible. All you have to do is be that manifester, that magician. Create it all. Because that's you, man. That's you. You're the alchemist. Put your arms around yourself and say, yes, I am a magician. I can manifest anything I truly desire with spirit. Remember, you're co-creating. So always give it to spirit first. Write it down in your journal, right? Give it to spirit. Close the book. Allow spirit some time. And then do your part. Whatever action steps come up, manifest. Whatever action steps come up from the messages you're receiving from source. That's what you're gonna take those action steps. That's what's gonna create all of this. Okay? That's what's gonna create your happy, joy. Bam. It is up to you. This is your reality. They're going, you must stipulate to them. You must stipulate to the collective. This reality that you live in is up to you. It's manifested through your thoughts, your actions, whatever it is you're doing in life, whatever it is you're doing. Because whatever you thought yesterday created today, right? Man, that's deep. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. You always make me go so deep. I love it. I love you guys. I send you love and light. And I'll see you on the next video. Namaste.